I don't know how he stay fly, my God.
This is Alexis Morgan, your 2K MC, and I'm ready.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A breathtaking view of here. Alexander. Well, great story, DA. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Davis is out there with Irving. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Richardson. And it's Aldridge in at the 4 spot. And for New York, Gallinari is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Robinson. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Now, here is Gallinari. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Now the Bulls with it. And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Irving. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Irving's shot is good.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league. Kyrie on a tear.
Ingles against Richardson. Back to Paul. Six to shoot. Over Irving. Paul's shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
To the middle, Davis. That shot off. And New York will come the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And the dunk by Love.
CP3 is a nightmare in pick and roll situation.
Outside, Davis. The pass to Aldridge. Outside, Irving. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. No good from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Paul. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Paul's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving dishes to Valanciunas. And the shot goes in. Coming up on Thanksgiving, Smitty, tomorrow in Feb. How do you like to celebrate Turkey Day?
Well, I love being at home and having a feast of food and having family around to get a chance to laugh, reminisce, and celebrate, you know, just life. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, and that's the one holiday I do eat too much. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Outside, Davis. Passes to Aldridge. Back to Davis. Over Love. And Davis puts it in. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Ball against Irving. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 8 points.
The concentration and the body control CP3 possesses is just astonishing.
Nobody near Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Paul is doubled. To the inside. Robinson. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Aldridge. And there's Richardson on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul. And playing at the center as opposed to his customary.
The adjustment for me has just,
The league in general, GA, going smaller. Love finding himself more and more, moving up to the 5.
Yeah, he can certainly rebound at that position, and his perimeter shooting at the 5 makes him a tough cover.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Davis is out there with Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Richardson in at the small forward. Now last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Good work there as it goes.
Defensively, someone has to stay with Kyrie on the pick and roll. He's too good of a scorer.
Irving against Paul. Gallinari on the wing. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Davis with it. Chris Paul covering, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Aldridge kicks to Richardson. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
This is what makes Kyrie so dangerous. He is so proficient from distance.
Kicks it out to Love. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Davis looking for an opening. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Ball against Irving. Gallinari passes to Paul. Gallinari trying to get open. They get it back to the left side wing. Lock at 6. Here's Paul. Chicago grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Josh Richardson with the athletic play at the rim. It's all about making sure you get a quality look, and that's one.
Love outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good on the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Robinson following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 50 seconds left here in the second. Paul kicks to Love. Over Valanciunas, and the Knicks miss again. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-5 run. And Love's got the ball here for the Knicks. 7-point differential.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Now here's Paul. He's got 11 over Irving. New York, no good that time either. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They kept at it on both. And
if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Robinson. Gallinari is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot.
Well, the Bulls for so long were known as a tough rebounding team. Not the case anymore.
Yeah, you think of the last time the Bulls were a playoff mainstay. Rebounding was key. Now it's a weakness of their team. Dead last in the league in creating second chance points.
Well, last season, Kevin Love suffering the toe injury in the very first exhibition game. He'd be ready to carry the load, but surgery and a long rehab set him back.
And after playing as the second, or even Greg, the third option behind LeBron James, Kevin Love embracing a bigger role.
Give him a lot of credit. He sacrificed stats to help Cleveland win a title. Intriguing to see what he can accomplish when he's set loose. And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Here's Gallinari, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, all just able to close airspace quickly.
Here's Paul. New York, no good that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D type player, recommitted himself last year, Smitty, to defense.
Kevin, he felt like he wasn't being impactful on the defensive end and vowed to amend that. He can be a nuisance with that reach, and he's put in that extra work to solidify his defensive presence.
Love kicks to Paul. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense. Delivers a perfect pass.
You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Irving from long range. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists now in the game. Paul kicks to Ingles. There's the pass to Robinson. New York moving it around. Love at the elbow. From the arc. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Paul with the ball. 11 points in the game. Robinson dishes to Paul. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Robinson passes to Paul. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a night. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for Chicago right now, Kyrie Irving is out there with Davis. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Richardson in at the three, the small forward. Davis, the pass to Valanciunas. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
Valanciunas hits them both. Knicks trailed by 19. Paul surveying the floor. So here's Gallinari. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Paul can't get that one to fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Gallinari. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
Irving, that's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A man of many moves. Kyrie's showing us a little of everything tonight.
Love kicks to Robinson. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Irving against Paul. Outside Irving, and stolen by Love. Here's Robinson. Makes it off the glass. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Ball against Irving. Irving double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Chicago now. Aldridge finds Richardson. Irving against Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Here's Aldridge. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Passes it to Aldridge. And the basket is good.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Wide open shot is on the money. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a travel. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
When you do, you is a crime.